Hey guys, it's Mike from the Off Grid Shop. I'm here with
Nathan and Aidan.
So we're replying to Ilka's question. Ilka's actually asked us about upgrading her system. We thought we'd come out here and do a bit of a surprise for her. With these small systems in the background, so this is actually a 500 watt inverter. So Ilka's whole house used to run on a 500 watt inverter. And there's no charger in it. So literally, you know, you've got a Victron charger that Ilka uses. So literally she gets the generator out, plugs in. It's just like a normal car charge you put on a 12 volt battery. And that's how she charges the batteries when the weather's down. So whether to upgrade a little system like this or to replace it and put a new one on, most of these older systems, the reality is from electrical standards point of view, you've got to remove everything and put a new system in. Any electrician that touches something new has pretty much got to upgrade it. So unfortunately, most of this stuff, even if you could reuse it, you'd have to get rid of it. So we've actually done something different here in the way we've done it. Actually put in a caravan plug. Now, if you're connected to the grid, you could do the exact same thing and think about it like this. Just pretend this was the grid and this was your house. We've used the Delta. So Ilka's off grid here with a little 500 watt inverter. We've put a Delta in here. So at the moment, the Delta's charging flat out. We've put a solar panel up on the roof, which comes down here. There's cables. It just plugs into the Delta. So we've done this so it's pretty simple. She can unplug it and take it away, or she can come back and plug it back in. And what we've done, we've just installed a switch up here, which is a changeover switch. So literally right now we're running on this system here. We can just flick the switch, and now we're down running on the Delta. Cool, so now the Delta's a heaps better unit. So Aidan, tell us how much better the Delta is compared to the old system that was here.
Alright, well, you got a lithium battery in it. It's 1.8 kilowatt, is it?
Yeah, so most Deltas are a 1.3 kilowatt hour battery pack. Yep. This one here is a specially made one. We had as a bunch of samples, only 50 of them in Australia. This one's actually at a 1.8 kilowatt hour. I think they call it, what's the new model now? They call it the Max?
Delta Max Pro.
The Delta Max Pro is actually a bigger battery than this again, but it's competing up with the Delta Max Pro. But yeah, this is an old Delta with a big battery in it. Yep. What else has it got?
It's got, what's that? It's a 2 kilowatt inverter, isn't it? So it's about 4 times the inverter size.
1800 watt continuous, yeah, with like a 3.6 kilowatt spike.
Yep. And it also has a charger inbuilt into it. So if you want to charge the battery in that from a generator, it's just a matter of plugging an old kettle cord into the back of it, into your generator, and yeah, that'll charge up the lithium battery inside it.
Cool. And so with the solar panels, so the one thing I really love about these things, we actually use a typical house panel. The biggest problem, you know, I started my life doing caravan and motorhome solar, and the biggest problem with the Red Arcs and the C-Tex and things like that, they want you to buy $1 billion solar panel. They need you to buy the 12 volt solar panel, and they're just expensive is the reality. What I love about these Deltas, you can just put a house panel on it. So you can go get a second house panel of Gumtree, you can buy a brand new panel if you want. As long as the open output voltage is less than 65 volts, this can take it. And the new ones can actually take more, can't they? Yep. So yeah, so as long as you get those voltages under 65 volts, you put any house panel on it, which is great. So you don't need to go out and buy the $1 billion 12 volt solar panel, it's only 100 watt. I think most of the 100 watt solar panels, they're good if you want to travel or in cars and things like that, they're amazing, but they're not good for these sort of fixed applications. So what else have these got?
It's like 4 times the power of what I had.
Yep.
And it can surge pretty crazily as well, up to 3.6.
Yep, double.
Cool. It's got the screen on it, it's got all its little USB ports and all that stuff, but also it's portable. Unplug it, take it down to the other campus, the other site, the other building site, run some power tools off it, bring it back up, plug it back in.
And that's the great thing as well. So like now, like literally, if you're going away camping for the weekend, you just flick back to your old system that's going to run your fridges and stuff when you're not here, and then you take the Delta with you and you're good to go. Or if you move house or you go away, so if you've got a weekender, you're not there all the time, these things are great. You can just take them there, plug them in, run your place for the weekend, and then yeah, take it back with you and take it back to the city, and you've got backup power in the city. So it's that whole, I think, yeah, having that one device that does a lot of different things, so you can use it as backup here, or you know, take it back to your house in the city and use it for backup there, or take it camping for the weekend. So using that one device for everything.
We love Delta!
Yeah, so if you want to get this done at your place, obviously you're going to need an electrician to come get it installed. But what he's going to want to do is chuck in a caravan plug, just so you can go from the Delta, plug it straight in there. And then you're going to want to get a changeover switch. so that in the event of a blackout, or if you want to power using the Delta, you can just flick it over and it'll change to using the Delta as your power. And that's really good, like Mike said, in instances where you get a blackout and you only want to power your fridge, keep your meat good, you can just keep that running. And yeah, in most circumstances it'll get you through the night and, you know, get you to when the power's back on. And I think with that new Delta Max Pro, you can get about 6 kilowatt hour of storage, so
Yes.
most houses will have decent backup from that.
Yeah, some of them are pretty crazy, and I think it's, the reality in Australia, the amount of blackouts we get is very few and far between. To put batteries in from a financial point of view, it very rarely makes sense financially. If you just want cold beer and aircon when no one else has got it, you can actually, wouldn't run aircon off something like this, but the right small air conditioner, you can get away with it. This is more designed in a blackout situation, be able to keep your lights running, keep your fridges and stuff going, keep your internet going so you see what's going on in an emergency, and you can keep on top of everything that's going on. So. All right, guys, thanks for watching. Any questions, put them in the comments below, and one of the guys will get back to you. Thanks and have a great day.